As you've seen, my father-in-law's got a real problem with rabbits at the moment. 1, 2, 3, and he's got the traps out and he's baiting them obviously with some carrots. To be honest, the ballistic coefficient of a carrot, not a bit of me. Bisley Magnum's what you need in 2.2. Yeah, they're really cracking, they really hit hard. Some people have Swarovskis, yeah. I've gone for a Swarovski. I use an FAC air gun around here because the rabbits aren't stupid. They've been shot at before. They know the situation. You need to be a fair way away from them. I mean, 60, 70 yards maybe. And a 12-foot-pound gun doesn't really cut it. You get the hunters on the forums, oh, I shot a rabbit in the ear at 83 yards with a sub 12-foot-pound gun. Really? Really? Well, if you did, you're a better shot than I'll ever be. But with an FAC gun, you could manage that shot. You could do that quite easily. Again, with the practice. You know, there's a lot of buzz about FAC air guns again. 7, 8 years ago, they were the really thing to have, and then they sort of went out of fashion a bit, as it were. But obviously, when Daystate brought out the Wolverine, it sort of rekindled people's air gun enthusiasm for calibers, you know, with like these high foot poundage and what have you. Not like the Americans, because they go 50, 60, 70 foot pound. But you know, for 30 foot pound, this is a 2.2, as I say, 30 foot pound. You know, the buzz is back really with it, and you know, I see on the forums, and you know, people are speaking about it a lot. They're saying, you know, to get into FAC, you know, do I go to a bullet gun, you know, rimfire or centre fire, or start with an FAC air gun? And I honestly always would say the FAC air gun's the way to start, because if you can shoot one of these well, you can pretty much shoot anything, even better, I think. This is a 30 foot pound Super 10. I've had it a few years, and the temptation for these trees here is to see a pigeon, lovely, nail it. But to be honest, where's the pellet going to go? How far is it going to go? I tend to just take rabbits. I don't shoot up in the sky. It's too scary for me. And you know, I don't want to take that chance. It could deflect or something, and that pellet could go further than you think. I mean, at 30 foot pound, and that pellet's travelling some. So do you really want to shoot it and not know where it's going? I don't. It's official. The pigeons here have cloaking devices. Nice and quiet, this gun, as you can hear if you watch this. Nothing. Sounds like a 12-foot-pound gun. So nice and stealthy. It's a really nice bit of kit. Let's hope we get something. The old analogy is, you know, all the Formula One boys, they all started somewhere. Where did they start? Go-karting. And in my book, the 12-foot-pound air gun is the go-kart, yeah? If you can do that well, if you can shoot a 12-foot-pound gun well, when you come onto firearm air guns, you're going to find it easier, and your learning curve is going to be that much quicker. And then from there to rimfire, yeah, is an easy transition. And from there to centre fire, you're in. I mean, don't get me wrong, to shoot any of these guns well takes a lot of time and dedication. But if you do the building blocks correctly, 12-foot-pounds, I think, FAC air gun, rimfire, centre fire onwards, then, you know, I think you'll be happy with your shooting, and also you've got the best grounding you can. Right, so we're zeroing up my Super 10. It's been a lovely little gun in the past. It's accurate as anything. It's just bob on. It's the one of my FAC go-to guns. You know, it's an old warhorse. It's been through the mill, that's for sure, and it's had a good few thousand shots through it. But yeah, it's lovely. Really works well. All new guns cost a few quid. You can get these, like the Super 10 for instance, second hand so cheaply. So your entry level into firearms, I'll go with something like that, because they're not mad money. They're not thousands and thousands. You know, £300-400, you're sorted. You've got 28 to 33-foot-pound gun. It's absolutely tremendous. It's a really good place to start. Have a look. Firearms. Do you, don't you? Well, I did, and I absolutely love it. Is it easy to get? I'm not saying it's easy to get. It's not impossible. I've got one. So, do you qualify for one? Have you been a good boy? Have you been a good girl? Have you returned your library books? There are no rabbits here. There are categorically no rabbits in Ridgewell. I've had enough.